Let's talk about identity management, the very concept of this, especially in this blockchain space. What are the risks that are involved in this?
Well, so there are a couple of issues with the entire blockchain industry right now in that owning a digital asset is actually legally not possible because the control of those digital assets is actually just a number that can be copied and pasted and given to anyone. So we need a mechanism of assuring that I am not going to give away control of my assets, and the way to do that is effectively by tying them to an identity.
So, are there any existing platforms or softwares that we have right now in this space that could actually resolve that issue?
There are a number of attempts, but they all fall short because they don't believe that you can put personally identifiable information on the blockchain. So they rely on a company server to be running with that data so that they can attest to the validity of it. The issue with that is that even if you have an evidence trail of changes to the data, if that company goes bankrupt, you lose your identity. So we need a solution and new type of business that's fully on chain so that even if the company that provided the software goes bankrupt, you can still access and use the service.
However, everything on chain is available to the public. So how do we address that other side?
Yeah, so everyone thinks that you should only encrypt the data. The problem with that is that you know that that data is sensitive, and therefore an attacker can download it and just spend eternity trying to brute force it and find out what it is. We have a method called steganography, which is actually quite old technology, of hiding data within other data so that an attacker who wants to steal your identity doesn't even know where to look for the information.
And this is possible through a Pixel wallet, something that your team have created. So tell us more about this.
So we didn't actually create it ourselves. There was a competition by Craig back in 2017 to take money out of a picture. He used steganography to do it and effectively set out a challenge to commercialize the technology. And it turns out that this technology is going to be the foundation of putting things securely on chain.
And what type of businesses who can probably benefit from this kind of technology?
So it goes far beyond just what we might expect from standard blockchain businesses. This is a general solution to data storage on the blockchain. So if we talk about things like voting or real estate contracts or education, all of these things, they all start with your identity, but they all require absolute security if possible. You can never get absolute security, but we need to be as secure as possible. And this is just another thing in the technology tool set that we can use to secure our data.
Amazing. So when do we expect this to be available for public use?
So we are doing an off-chain alpha test in a few weeks. So that'll be open to select businesses. And then shortly after Genesis in 2020, in February, we'll be doing an on-chain beta test. And then before the end of the year, we hope to launch worldwide.
Well, exciting times ahead for you. So good luck and congratulations for creating this amazing product for everyone to use.
Thank you.